So we talked about two big ideas. We've talked about stratum levels of work, and we've now introduced this concept called time span. So let's join these together and see where we're at. We'll start by looking at Stratum 1, and what's the role at Stratum 1? Those are the people that do what? So here's where we find our technicians, our equipment operators, clerical, data entry people. Longest time span tasks in these roles range from 1 day to 1 week, 1 month, and top out at 3 months. Stratum 2, what's the role at Stratum 2? Those are the people that do what? They make sure production gets done, and here's where we find our supervisors, our coordinators, project managers, engineers. That's interesting. Engineering. Not all engineering is in Stratum 2, but much engineering is in Stratum 2. Longest time span tasks range from 3 months to 6 months, 9 months, and top out at 12 months or 1 year. Stratum 3, what's the role at Stratum 3? Those are the people that create what? Create our systems. Here's where we find our unit managers, our plant managers, our operations managers. Longest time span tasks range from 12 months, go to 16, 20, and top out at 24 months or 2 years. Now the calibration for this is identifying what is the longest time span task in the role. Not what's the average time span task, not the median time span task, but what is the longest time span task in the role. Because if we underperform in the longest time span task in the role, ultimately we will underperform in the role. Stratum 4. What's the role of Stratum 4? Those are the people that do what with our systems and subsystems? They integrate them together. Here's where we find our general managers, our COOs, CFOs, CIOs. Longest time span tasks range from 2 years, go to 3, 4, and top out at 5 years. If you haven't noticed, there is a new stratum number on the screen. Stratum number what? 5. Role at Stratum 5 would be the business unit president. Longest time span tasks range from 5 years, go to 10 years. What would be an example of a 5-year time span task that likely only the CEO has the authority to commit resources to? Any ideas? I got plenty of people playing Stratum 5.
Financially leveraging the company for the next.
Okay, so expansion which may be geographic expansion, leveraging the company's internal capabilities, could be a new product line extension that may take us from the instance that we had that first idea that maybe we should create a new product because we see this market opportunity here. It may take us 5 years to get to the goal. Now, is the goal to create a new product line? No, the goal is to create a new product line that actually brings in revenue and profit. So you can't just stop when you have a new product line. You have to take it all the way to the fruition of the goal.